you ever feel taken advantage of by your family members? Specifically your children, like, as a parent. Because I do. I woke up this morning and I just got rubbed the wrong way about holiday dinner. I made everything from scratch. And I made this pumpkin, what is it, pumpkin carrot cake. I made everything from scratch, icing, everything. It took me a long, and it was like a 12-inch cake because I made it in my cast iron skillet. When I went back the next morning, there was 2 pieces left. One had been like somebody took the icing off of it. My kids are adults. The ones I'm talking about, one's about to be 16, the other one's 19, the other one's 20. Okay. So we eating icing off of pieces of cake. So then I put the other 2 up, put a note on it, saying, because I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to make sure I get the last 2. Here come one of the brothers. Oh my God, y'all ate all the cake. Did nobody leave me no cake? This is the second time this happened. So you telling me that there's 2 pieces left from a 12-inch cake and there's still a family member that didn't get any? And then when I approached the guilty party, because I already know who it is, it's always the same person. And what he said was, well, that's a compliment to how good it was. You think that's funny? I don't see anything at surface level. I break everything down to the bare bones. That's how my mind works. So when you don't do something I ask you to do, or you don't hold up your end of the bargain, or you do something that shows that you are not considering someone else in the family, I take that as disrespect. I take that as a character flaw, because this not considering other people has been an issue in my family for the longest time. It's not just, oh, I ate more than my portion. It's you're not thinking with a group mentality. That's not just what's wrong with this families. That's what's wrong with this world. You think that your actions have no effect on anyone else, but you have to know that they do. So the fact that you're not considering that, but that you want to hug me all day long and tell me you love me, no, you don't. Because for me, love is an action. You can't see that me being frustrated, that's cognitive dissonance, because your mouth is saying that you love me, but your actions are saying you don't give a damn about nothing I say or how I feel. And so now it's not just you aren't washing your dishes, you leave them for me to clean, you eat up all the food and don't consider that I have a very limited diet. I don't get a fresh piece of fruit around here. They eat all the fruit. Does anyone consider that mom's a vegan? Maybe we shouldn't eat all of our meat and all the fruit and all of the vegan food that she cooks for herself. That's what they do. And it's like, you don't care. And it's the running joke is, ah, ha, ha, you're our mom. No, this is toxic. And I don't have to take abuse, which is what it is, from you because I gave birth to you. That's crazy. No, it's not my responsibility to clean up behind you once you get past the age where you can do that for yourself. So now I feel like you're treating me less than what I deserve. I'm a human being. I'm not here just for you to take care of you. I also have to take care of myself and like have a life separate from being your mom. They really got the game twisted, and some things about to start changing around here because I've made myself way too accessible. Even the cat. I had to tell the cat the other day, she had me messed up. Don't you ever in your life wake me up out my sleep at 4 a.m. talking about something you want food. No, you save the food in your bowl from the night before so that if you wake up in the middle of the night or you wake up earlier than me, which you always do, you're not stuck waiting for me to wake up at 8 a.m. and feed you. You don't bang on my door asking me to feed you at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, because that's what she's been doing. So it's not just been her, it's been everybody in my family. It's everybody. The kids, the cat. The only one that don't do too much is the turtle. The most he'll do is put his face on the heater and burn it, and then I'll have to treat it. But, you know, we've had conversations. He's getting better with it. He hasn't done it all week, so I think we're done with that. But, yeah, I'm feeling extremely unappreciated in my home. And I'm past the point. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. And I'm not going to freak out. Because, see, y'all like to do the same stuff. This has been since 2019. We having these same discussions about dishes. Why am I still having to go behind you and say, go wash your dishes. Go take the trash out? That's crazy. You never once have had to say, Mom, go buy food. Mom, go pay the light bill. That's crazy. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop cooking for them. And I'm going to stop making myself accessible. I am going to start locking my door. I used to pride myself on leaving my door open and being accessible to them, but see, now they take advantage of it. Now you're taking advantage of me, and I'm not gonna let that happen. I don't let people do that in the street. Why should I let you do it? And then when I say something to you, you got something smart to say or an excuse. You know what an excuse is? It's a list of reasons of why you didn't give a damn about what I asked you to do. That's all it is. Because the only thing that you should give someone when they have made you aware of something you've done to hurt them is an apology and a vow to do better. That's what I've been waiting for. But what I get is I get 16 text messages of all the reasons of why you, since 2019, can't remember to wash your own fucking dishes. The point is, you know I'll do it because you know I got OCD and I cannot have my house a mess. So you know all you got to do is wait 15 minutes and I'm going to clean up your mess. So now you're taking advantage of me. So how can you love me if you constantly take advantage of me and don't consider my mental health when you do stuff like this? We've had conversations. So now it's not, oh, Mom, you're yelling at me. You're doing too much. I've said it nicely. I've said it calmly. I've texted it. I've written it. Well, I'm not the issue here. You're the issue here. So guess what? I'm not even going to make a space for you to get smart with me or to disrespect me or not consider me. Because I'm going to take myself out the equation. That's the easiest thing for me to do. Because I'm not going to keep asking people that I take care of, that have my same face, that have my voice, to do simple things that they need to do to take care of themselves. It's ridiculous. I don't ask anything of anyone except for compliance and logic and consideration. And if that's too hard to do, baby, you ain't got to worry about me. Because guess what? That vegan fare y'all love so much, y'all can cook for yourselves. Until I start seeing some change behavior around here, I'm going to change. You're not going to have access to me 24 hours a day. And as parents, especially as moms, as women, we need to check ourselves and letting people take advantage of us. Even in conversations. I can't tell you how many conversations I allow people to drag me into that I don't want to be in. Guess what? Them days are over because it let one of them kids come up here trying to talk to me when I don't feel like listening to them. I'm going to treat them the way they treat me. And see if that changes their behavior. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn into them for a week. I'm not going to wash none of my dishes. I'm going to start staring at the wall when they talk to me. I'm going to look down at my phone when they're trying to say something. I'm going to be the teenager for the next week. And I'm going to show them how they treat me because maybe they just don't see it. I don't know. But things about we going to flip the script around here because they're not finna drive me crazy. I go online. I see in real life so many families that go through this. And then the kids grow up, they move on, and then you just sitting here with a nervous mental health condition. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. These older years are going to be the best years of my life. These kids ain't sending me to an early grade. It's to the point now where I look forward to death because they get on my nerves. That's the only way I can actually get some sleep in here would be to die because I don't get sleep. I don't get sleep. As soon as I fall asleep, somebody waking me up or they being loud. But let me be loud. It's the end of the damn world. Let me do this. It's just like my ex-husband. You can go and cheat on me, but let me even speak to another man. It's the end of the world. Hypocrites, the lot of them. But yeah, going into 20, I'm not taking crap from anybody anymore. I'm not overextending myself. I'm not going to allow myself, since no one wants to consider how I feel, I am done being overly conscious of how everybody else feels. If I don't feel like listening to them, I'm not going to. If I don't feel like doing for them, I'm not going to. If they ask me to make something, I will get up out of my bed and stop doing whatever I'm doing to go do it. If I ask them to do something, they're going to go do everything. They're going to take a shower. They're going to go to the bathroom. They're going to go do yoga. They're going to do any freaking thing possible to put off what I ask them. That is the most disrespectful stuff I've ever seen in my life. And I deserve so much better. I'm going to get it. I love you. Thank you for spending time with me here in Fury World. If you'd like to check out my videos about single parenting, mental health, spirituality, or food, check out my playlist. If you'd like to check out my music, it's available on all music streaming platforms worldwide under my artist name, The Fury of Abyss. I love you. And don't take crap from nobody, especially not your own kids.